Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on the chart. And today we are going to talk about 10 simple steps to increase your life expectancy. Life expectancy can be increased with simple steps and changes. This guide will help you find ways to increase your life expectancy, improve your health, and feel great as you age. Let's start with the easiest. Increase your life expectancy with sunlight. 1. Go outside. Life expectancy can be increased simply by going outside. When you go outside, your skin gets exposed to sunlight. That exposure triggers cells in your skin to produce vitamin D. This vitamin, really a prohormone, but let's not worry about that here, is essential for bone health and is turning out to be important in depression, heart disease, diabetes, and just about everything. Maintaining vitamin D levels has to be the easiest and cheapest way to improve your health and increase your life expectancy. Some estimate that 50% of adults have low levels of vitamin D because we simply don't get outside that much. Sitting by a window doesn't count. The glass filters too much of the sunlight. Hang out with friends. Number 2. Life expectancy can be increased by just hanging out with your friends and family. The more connected someone is, the better their overall health. Having positive relationships with a spouse, friends, and family is the best way to be connected. We are not sure why relationships play a role in health and life expectancy. It could be that people in positive relationships are less likely to take on risky behaviors and are more likely to take care of themselves. It could be that having people around you reduces the impact of stress on your health. Get daily exercise. Number 3. Improve your life expectancy with a commitment to daily exercise. A study showed that people who exercise vigorously for around 3 hours a week had DNA and cells that were 9 years younger than non-exercisers. 3 hours a week is a little more than 30 minutes a day. The easiest way to create an exercise habit is through daily repetition. When you promise yourself to exercise daily, you may skip a day but then get back on the program the following day. If you are exercising 3 times a week and skip Friday, then you would have gone from Wednesday to Monday without exercising, a total of 4 days with no exercise. Very dangerous from a habit building perspective. Number 4. Floss Daily. The fact that flossing daily can extend life expectancy falls in the weird but true category. Flossing does 2 things. It prevents gum disease, that's rather obvious, and it prevents heart disease, not so obvious. Preventing both of these together is what adds years to your life. When you floss, you help prevent your gums from becoming inflamed. What is happening when your gums are inflamed is that you have a chronic bacterial infection in your mouth. This harms your arteries through 2 mechanisms. The first is that the bacteria find their way into your arteries and hang out, causing plaques. As well, your body mounts an immune response to the bacteria in your mouth, causing inflammation, which in turn can cause your arteries to narrow. This makes it hard for your heart to do its job and can lead to heart disease. 5. Have more sex. Your life expectancy may be increased by having more sex. This is good news? Okay. Especially because issues around sex and aging are being taken more and more seriously by the medical community. In one study, men with a high frequency of orgasms showed a 50% reduction in mortality. Why sex should be linked to life expectancy is something of a mystery. Of course, it could be that healthier people are more likely to have more sex and that the findings linking sex to life expectancy are reflecting these, but I think there is more to it. We have seen elsewhere that having good relationships and being positive are linked to longer life expectancies. Maybe sex is a market for good, positive relationships. Of course, there could be a direct health benefit as well. Sex triggers all sorts of endorphins and hormones in the body. Maybe these help with healthy aging and increasing life expectancy. But who really cares about the reason? The simple fact is that having more sex is healthy. Number 6. Be more like a vegetarian. Life expectancy can be linked to 3 factors that vegetarians excel at: fewer bad fats, more antioxidants, and lower weight. Before we go into how being a vegetarian can help your life expectancy, though, we have to define what we mean by a vegetarian. These types of vegetarians eat cheese pizzas and ice creams all day long. This is not good for health or life expectancy. What we mean is the person who is eating loads of vegetables prepared in health fats, such as olive oil, while limiting animal products, such as cheese and cream. We'll call this type of vegetarian a whole foods vegetarian. Number 7. Lower your stress. Life expectancy can be messed up by stress in 2 major ways. The first way is through the direct, unhealthy effects of stress on your body in the long term. The second way stress may shorten your life expectancy is through the negative behaviors that being stressed triggers. These behaviors include comfort eating and smoking. Learn to relax through distressing techniques or meditation to keep your life expectancy up where it should be. Stress has also been linked, no surprise, to feeling irritable and not sleeping well. By focusing on stress, you can improve your quality of life right now while improving your long-term health and life expectancy too. That's a pretty good deal. Number 8. Get health screenings and tests. Improving your life expectancy through medical tests and health screenings is certainly not one of the fun ways to live longer, but it is, without a doubt, one of the most effective ways to add healthy years onto your life. Medical tests and screenings can help treat diseases early when they are more treatable and extend life expectancy even with an illness or disease. Of course, the challenge is figuring out what tests to take when. Only your healthcare provider can really tell you 100%. Every individual is different in terms of risk factors and family history. Mammograms, colonoscopies, and pap smears have been proven to decrease mortality and morbidity from the diseases they screen for. Number 9. Turn off your TV. No one has done a study comparing the life expectancy of TV watchers and non-watchers, probably because they can't find enough non-watchers for a good study. But cutting back on television watching is likely to improve most people's health and therefore increase their life expectancy. Here are a few reasons. 1. Watching TV makes you inactive. You just sit there burning as few calories as possible, which could lead to weight problems. 2. TV makes you eat more junk food. People who are watching TV eat more than those who don't. Number 3. TV makes you antisocial. You are at home, zoned in, instead of talking with real people face to face. 4. TV is stressful. The news and many shows are filled with stressful stories. Avoid these and you may feel things are not so bad after all. And then number 5. TV keeps you from doing other things. The average person watches about 4 hours of TV every day. That is 19 hours a week or more than 1,000 hours a year. If that time were put into exercise, volunteering, talking with our children, etc., think of what a different world it would be. If you quit watching TV, you will gain back around 1,000 hours each year on average. Depending on what you do with that time, you could reduce your health risks and increase your life expectancy. And number 10, avoid risks. Life expectancy can be protected by making sure that you don't take an unnecessary risks. For young people, the biggest causes of death aren't diseases or age-related problems. The most common causes of death for young people are accidents, injuries, and violence. When you add certain behaviors, such as smoking, to that list, which shortens life expectancy by up to 10 years, you get a list of things to avoid to protect your life expectancy. Here's the list. Wear your seatbelt. Drive defensively. Avoid situations that may lead to injury. Avoid risky sex. Avoid violent situations. Don't smoke or quit smoking if you do smoke. And maintain a healthy weight. If you can do those things, then you are already increasing your life expectancy. Focus on avoiding obvious risks and dangers. Your body is pretty amazing and will keep going for a long time as long as you keep it out of trouble. And ladies and gentlemen, these were all I have for you today. See you next time. But do not forget to subscribe if you didn't. Share, like, and share your ideas in the comment section. See you next time. This was The Chart. God bless you.